Hello everyone, welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. We're on the home page, and you're kind of wondering to yourself, why are we on the home page? Well, my single player world that I tried to do co-op on got corrupt, so it became unplayable for some reason. I don't know why, but we're gonna start over. It's gonna be in the same playlist, but without further ado, let's talk about what we're gonna do here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna call this um um Empyrean. Hope I spelled that right. At least I think I did. But yeah, Empyrean stable single player. Let's just do this one right here and just do single player ST single player videos. Alright, so we got that set. We're gonna randomize the seed. Let's just go with that one. We're going to start out here, and I'm going to customize the settings. I'm going to go start equipment hard. Since I quit thing. Keep inventory on death, everything. Fast player progression. No degradation speed. Normal, normal, normal. Rich, funny. False. No, 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 no. Instant there. Drone base attacks is off because I don't care for them. Low and easy. Alright, there's my settings. Alright, we're going to start on Akua because I want to get back to being in a capital vessel as quickly as possible. So let's do this retake here, and we can start cast landing and basically start getting ores together. I'm sorry that we had to start over, but I felt like I wasn't doing the game justice as far as the grind and whatnot. We're gonna land right next to a whole bunch of there's iron right there. There's silicon. Rule number 1 of my single player playthrough that I always use: I do not try to go after the ore deposit, especially if I start on Akua.
Emergency situation detected. Robinson Protocol UCH0.
We're gonna do it. Yeah. So these are our tools here. Put the pistol down there. Flashlight is whatever at this point. Detector can go there. Portal constructor can go there. We can trash this. We can eat that. We can take that. This can go down here. But yeah, we're doing vanilla single player. Alright, so let's go here. Resource mine. Let's see here. Can it be painful in the beginning? We are going to use the factory in the single player world. Now, the reason why I put the enemies at easy is because easy is technically like medium, and medium's like hard, and then hard is like super hard. Like when you get into the POIs, they got like level 8 creatures in it, like nightmares and whatnot. You could get overwhelmed by them way too fast, and you would end up in a death loop. So I don't want to end up in a death loop. I just got the stream earlier on today on Sunday was recorded so I could get the ship back and go get Yora. just gonna run around here gathering resources. That's plant fiber. Huh? It's different. Little trees and nodules. Alright. So what we're gonna bring in is we're gonna bring in a hover vessel, or do we want to go with the Oni? Let me see here. I mean, I guess we could go with the cargo warp. Reforge Eden too. I know this is not Reforge Eden, but it should be. Yeah, I have CPU turned off. It's got a shield and generators and a whole bunch of carry boxes with it. Or should I just go straight to the POI buster? There's some nice ships out there. I want to bring in something different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the wood chopper first. So we need carbon substrate and some other bits and bobs. We're going to play this one slow and steady. I'm not going to rush. My friends say I rush too much, so yeah. We're going to slow down a little bit. Get some things done. Talk about some things. So the way this series is going to go, it's not going to be no mining challenge, nothing like that. It's just going to be me just straight up playing the game in vanilla and seeing what kind of ships are out there as far as like Taveras or whatnot. Because in Reforged Eden, there's Tavera class dreadnoughts. I was just taken out by a smaller version of the Tavera. I'm like, wow, that was just, yeah. And then I ended up in an area that didn't have any Neo. It was bad, but I got out of it. Made it back to the dead world so I can wait for Europe to get on tonight. But right now, I need to get a couple of these videos done for the week. So I'm going to be recording back-to-back episodes for this week. So if you left a comment and I haven't responded to it, it's because I'm doing more episodes during the weekend. Normally my weekend is consisted of recording, but I figured I'd pop in and do some live streams. The one on Saturday was just too laggy, so I had to quit that one early. But I readjusted my settings, so it should be better now. Alright, so let's grab this bigger rock here. Oh, this rock is big. Of course, we just got the survival tool. The one thing I think that they should get rid of on Akua is titanium. Neo can stay, but titanium is like, why? Why is it even on this one? I'll show you what I mean here in a second. Let me get these done. Actually, you know what? This is vanilla. Yeah, no, we're going with the wood chopper, yeah. Let's drop that off in there. Getting there. We'll get mobile and then we'll go get a whole bunch of XP. But another thing is POIs will regen. Just so you know. I like playing with regenerative POIs on in a single player world because it just makes sense. I mean, stuff can rebuild, and I know it only takes a day for it to come, or it only takes a day for it to come back. But I'm playing this as like kind of like a mission. A mission to conquer the whole galaxy and beyond. A lot of rocks around here. We're just gathering a little plant fiber up. Did we start with this suit? No, we did not. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go under weapons. Go all the way. Oh, I can't get light armor till level 5. Okay. Can work on that. These give 75 XP every time I cut one down, so that's good. It's weird that the ore deposits have less hit points than some of the smaller rock. I think it's hilarious. But yeah, brand new world. We're gonna go and we're gonna conquer it. You want to play along, and then you guys seen my seed. You guys can like do your single player playthrough. What I'm doing here is I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna make 10 bandages. Bandages go there. That goes there. Let's do 10 snack bars. So we can eat up on some food here real quick. And then we can use a health pack here. Or whatchamacallit. A bandage to get some more health back. We're trying to get the full health. Now, what do you guys think about, like a 10 death, permadeath run? So if we die 10 times, then the game is, over. Or do you guys just want to see the end build of me building a nice... It's going to be a nice base. The mountain base that we did in the co-op single player kind of was okay, I guess. But I have plans for what I want to build and what I want to achieve in the series. So I'm sorry that we did have to start over, unfortunately. It can't be helped. But yeah, we'll get up to speed here real quick. A little bit of silicon here. We have to get a suit before nighttime. You get 150 XP for picking a plant. Oh, alright. Let's go. Another reason why I started on the Akua is for the story. I want to know where the story leads us off to now. Right now we're just telling us to unlock our portable constructor. But they gave us one already, so there's no point of me opening it up. Unless we're just going through the motions here. Because I have one right here. Portable constructor, yeah. It just says unlock the portable constructor. They build it. We'll do that here in a little bit. Get some iron. So now the reason why we're gonna have multiple bases in this this playthrough, like multiple. Like if I warp over to the planet and I like it, I'm gonna build a base on it. Whether it be just a drop base or just something I build off a whim. Now if this is Reforged Eden, we would already be level 5 already and be already rocking an SV. But that's okay. Actually, hold on. What do they have for small vessels in the thing here? Arrow. Should we go with the trusted one of this? No. Blue dark. We need cobalt. Maybe we can find some cobalt and then bring that one in. I wonder if they upgraded it to the latest version where it has Wi-Fi and whatnot on it. So this ship has been around for like since the beginning of the game, basically. I mean, there's the Black Dirt, which is cheaper in a way, but doesn't have a warp drive. The blue dart, I think, has a warp drive or a portable constructor on it, which is going to come in handy. That's why it needs the cobalt. Let's see here. I'm just seeing what they have in the factory of small ships and whatnot. That one might work. Doesn't have a warp drive, but we're not trying to look. We're not trying to warp anywhere right this second. We're just trying to get around the planet. I don't know. We'll think about this while we're going. I think we need the wood chopper in first so we can start making fuel. Like I said, I don't touch deposits on Akua. I would, and then I would have to leave the sector, which I plan on leaving the sector in order to get to another base location. Are we level 5 yet? In vanilla, you do need the ore scanner. In Reforged Eden, you do not. They took it out for some reason, and I don't know why, but I don't question that. They had their reasons for taking it out. Put down this fish some more wood. There's nothing in the starter zone that can kill us other than green bugs, but we can avoid them. Well, what do you know? We hit level 5. We hit level 5. 16 minutes and we hit level 5. But yeah, I'm sorry for having to restart over, everyone. Couldn't be helped. I do pre-apologize. Things happen. You know, it's like fate. Like in my stream series of with your when he gets on tonight. Yeah. Should be interesting. Carbon substrate. Alright, let's put this portal constructor down real quick. Silicon, copper, iron. Alright, so we're gonna bring this ship in. See, I like this ship, but I don't remember if it has a blinger on it or not. That one definitely doesn't have a starter on. That one doesn't have a scanner on it. That one I don't know about. The Scoot. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember the Scoot. Okay. Yeah. Alright. We got our work ahead of us now. We just need to get airborne for a little bit. So I can get around the planet a little bit faster. That and I will have resources that I can find and spawn in and whatnot. There's a lot of red markers around my area. As you can tell by the mini-map up there, all red circles around there. They're just telling me that those mineral deposits are here. So, we just needed graphite. Like I said, this is just to get us around. It's nothing special. And I'll show you why. It's got one harvest box, which is an ammo box. And I don't have a jetpack yet, so let me fix that real quick. I just threw all my graphite in there. Let me get my carbon substrate in there. Alright, so let's put down the portal constructor again. Let's make up as much biofuel as we can. Let's put the biofuel in here. see here. Manage. Alright. Let's make up those real quick. Shift F to pick up to the constructor. There we go. We have a workable ship. What we're going to do is we're just going to fly around grabbing resources. We'll land in an area and then we will go around in circles grabbing things. This is the grind of the first early bits of the game. I will try not to do too much mining off camera, you know, so you guys can see my player progression. I know you guys don't want to see everything on mine, but you know. I think I beat his record. I got an SV in 20 minutes. I started having more friends, which is awesome. I like playing with other people. Gives me something better to do than just solo in it. But I have to do this solo series because I want to see the story arc. Yeah, we could have started on the planet with with those capital vessels and dug a hole and like went underground and yeah. But I didn't feel like doing that. I just want to relax when I'm doing the first episode here. Alright, hold on. Where's the ship at? Let's go over here real quick. Does it have a fridge on it? Let me see. Let me go forward a little bit. There's some stuff here. Actually, we need to make up some more snack bars. I'm just going to put them down on the hot bar. I need them really quickly. There we go. We're full. Or we're feeling comfortable. I don't want to eat another one. Grab this rock real quick. If you haven't already, why don't you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you be notified of all my videos or streams coming up. I have lots planned for the future of the second half of the year here. We're going to try some new games out. We are going to yeah, we're gonna try some new games out. See what we think of them. Now somebody said Space Engineers, but if I play Space Engineers, I would want to play with somebody. I wouldn't want to do it solo. I wouldn't want to do it solo. So it's an idea that we can do. What do you guys think? Get down in that comment section down below and tell me whether or not you want to see Space Engineers or not. If you don't want to see it, then just say no, I don't want to see it, or leave me a comment or something that I can work with. Alright, so we need to make a suit. Put this back down. Alright, so we need to unlock the suit before it gets dark. We're gonna unlock the sniper rifle, the light armor, the explosives, the SMG, tools. We got the multi-tool already unlocked, miscellaneous. Huh? Bug, maybe? There's a giant fish swimming around here. Dang, I don't know. That's weird. I thought it was like a spider or something, and I was getting ready to switch to the pistol. Oh yeah, we forgot what we were doing. We were building armor. I had to get out of the thing just to make sure that I wasn't being attacked by fish, a land fish. I wonder if that's what they're called. So, 1 armor kit, 1 of that, and 10 of that. So we have the shotgun, we have bullets, we have light armor, and the rest can come back. And then we'll store that for later. Alright. So to put on the suit, you can only do this with light armor. But once you do, now we have what we call light. You guys can see a little bit better. Yeah, I ain't been feeling too hot lately. Just put on a jetpack, yeah. But I'm getting over some kind of fatigue. Yeah, I wanted to play out this story arc is what I want to do in this series. I want to see where it takes us. There's some damage there. Oh, there's a whole bunch of ore right here. Where am I going? Corn dogs. We can make 10 more bandages. I'm gonna put those down there for now, and this down here. I'm gonna take a bandage real quick. Trying to get my health up there. Every little bit helps. Bad thing about bandages in regular vanilla, you can't spam them. They have a timer on them. It's not a very long timer, but it's a timer nonetheless. So if you're thinking about playing, I say Reforged is better than vanilla. But like I said, I want to play the story arc out. That's why we're doing this vanilla playthrough on Akua. We're going to see where it leads us. Right now, it wants us to open or get a portable constructor. We already have one. But right now, I'm just going to resource mine. Does this thing have a... I forgot that silicon right there. Alright, the ship doesn't have a detector. Can we make a detector for the small vessel? Let's see here. Small vessel. It's unlocked. Gatling guns. Turret. Fuel tank. OT generator. Armor locker. Food. Bread. On my points. Alright, let's set this down here and see if we can make a detector for the small vessel. Store everything in there. So, can we make a detector for the small vessel? That says HV. So, we can't make a detector for the small vessel unless we have a bigger constructor. Alright. Actually, can we make a portable constructor here and just put it on there? No, you have to have a base. Okay. Whatever. We'll drop a small base down eventually here. We'll get that detector that we need. That or I'll just wait and scrap this ship and just use it as my go-to ship for now. And one, getting around the planet, to mine out resources. And we're gonna fly in towards the daylight. Oh, it has a detector on it. The little white thing next to it right there. Alright, so we're airborne. We have no bullets, so we're not going to be going up against drones right this second. Iron deposit. Plantation. Let's see this out. See what this looks like. They get mad at us. Yeah, unfriendly if we get pickle. There's a dude here. Can I help with something? Can I help with something? Workers of the farms on the plantation involving many risks, from sunburns to deep cuts. Under certain circumstances, the butterflies in the forest separate a Swedish thing. All right, that's weird. No, 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 no. How do you get that off your screen? Oh, it just goes away automatically. So we need to make some butterflies mad. So I need that iron. Because my next build is going to take a little bit of iron. Alright, let's move on. Runes. There's nothing usually here. Ah, but breathless, I hear it. Oh, you gave me a open wound right off the first get-go? That's what you get. I'm hoping that's an open wound. Okay, it is open wound. Stupid raptor. Stop it. Here we go. What do we got here? Some mushroom. Some Bavarian root. There's a mule cow here dead. Whatever, I'm gonna grab his goodies. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, what's that? You got any dirt on it or what? Well, what is this? Old comms array. I don't know what she's doing. We're on a butterfly mission. Plantation. Satellite rack. Well, there's hostile beings over there. Good to know. Let's see here. Where do we want to make a base at on Akua? I'm gonna make a temporary base here. There's iron. Alright, what else? What else is around here that I can grab? Be nice if I was resource mining, huh? Discarding substrate. Moving on. What I need is a little bit of cobalt. Alright, where are we at on the map? We need to go south. South Pole is usually where you're gonna find cobalt. What we can find. Another thing we can find is like question marks. Whatever the question marks are. Yeah, at least it's nice and bright during the nighttime. Alright, this is part of the story arc. I'm not gonna go and do the story arc just right this second. Alright. Let's go up north here. See if we can find some cobalt. Or see what's over here. I see rocks. Yeah. Small wreckage. There's usually a cargo box. You can see it underneath there. Ooh, can of beans. We're gonna eat them right off the get-go. Because we have no place to store them. Which is fine. Okay, so... Cobalt rocks. Here's... Is that an iron or is that a cobalt? Cobalt bearing rock. Nice. There we go. I got an explorer's token for that. Does this thing have lights on it? No. Sorry everyone. A little darkish. Can't be helped. I need this cobalt. There's some more cobalt. You don't want to go in the snowy area because you'll freeze to death. Hence the fact that I'm taking my ship wherever I go so I don't have to suffer from frostbite or whatnot. I can just jump back in the ship if I want to. There's some more graphite or carbon substrate. Carbon bearing rock is what it's called. That's iron, but we'll need it for our next build. Grab some more plant fruit, or grab some more plant fiber. Alright, where do we want to settle down? I think we're gonna settle down right down here. On this plateau. Right here. It's just gonna be a little shack away from everything. There's enough rock here that we can make it out of rock. We'll turn the thrusters off of this bad boy so we're here. Alright, how many minutes are we into it? Oh, we got not in anybody's territory, so that's always a good thing. So I want to put it right here. Where's the high spot? High spot is way back over there. What we need to do is we need to put down the portable structure here. Put all our goodies. Got an explorer's token. Let's see here. First aid. Let's make 10 bandages. 4 bandages, that's fine. Need the aura scanner for sure. I think that's it. I think that's all we need from that. Let's cook up the steaks. You can just go back in here. We're making a base right here. You're gonna put a base right down here. How much iron do I? Can I make a computer? You can? Or a base thing? Okay. Can you make me like 100 blocks? 49 blocks. Okay. So we're starting off. Alright. Let me mark this area on the map. Actually, you know what? I kind of like that area over there. Let me turn on the thrusters and look. Let's take this back. I have an idea. I don't know if I want the sandy beach area, but I know I need to start setting up some water generators here real soon. So let me just go scout, because I want to be like in the center of the planet, not up south. And it's too close to the font of knowledge. That's too close to that. How big is this map? Ain't that big. Well, why don't we just land here and grab all this iron that's here? This is like a clump of it. When you find a nice grouping like this, you always want to get out and grab them. I was looking around for stuff like this. Because we're going to build a base out of steel. I don't like concrete. I could build it out of concrete, but I mean, we could drop a base. It's a drop base. One that has an advanced constructor in it. What do we have for bases? Let's go look at the bases real quick. Let me go back in my ship. We'll see about. Alright, so bases. What do we got for bases? The starter base. Actually, that one might do. It's only level 3. Player unlock level 5. There's the bunker that I like. You know what? I'm thinking we're going to do this base. So we need some resources here. Let me put down the portal constructor. We need some stone dust. Is there more stone dust in here? Where did our crushed stone go off to? Did we make it into powder? That's not good. Oh, I know what I did. I left it in there when I built the block. Ate up all the... Yeah. Okay. Grab everything back. We're gonna need to gather up some more rock. Let's see here. Eat that. Drop the stone dust in there. Let's get harvesting some more resources here real quick. Actually, you know what? I think this is a good time to end the video, everyone. I am going to go around mining out just the rocks around here. I'm probably going to do it for about an hour. But this is where I'm going to call... I'll bring you guys back here in just a second. So this is where I'm going to call this video, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you storm the like button. And if you're new here, subscribe for more daily videos. Okay, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks to all my Patreons and YouTube subscribers.